Now, in this episode, we are looking at finally reaching our goal of 100 wind turbines. We are currently sitting on 95, so we only have 5 more to make, and I have been working so hard off camera trying to get enough ore together to make this happen. All the other wind turbines up there are totally full of what they need except for aluminium. So I did a quick run again off to the aluminium mine, and look, I have, how many have I got? 20, 40, 60, 80, I've got 90 aluminium ingots and I need 50. So, let's just take 20 at a time. We'll go up, fill into, it's a bit dark at the moment so I have to put my light on. It's very early hours of the morning. What is the time? It is 5:30 in the morning. So we've only got these last 5 to do. So there's 2. Got 3 to go. And I think that should be it. Then we should have all of the power that we need to put in the additional lighting and so on. That's about the only other thing left to do. There is one other thing I was thinking of. Upgrading the base has been really not too bad except for clay. So I might think seriously about putting in some more clay extractors. I've got 3 now. I've got a funny feeling I might need to double that. I mean, I could leave it. It's just that it takes such a long time. I'll take these out. Leave one there. So this should be the last wind turbine. I can't imagine needing more than this. Okay, so we've kept it within a confined kind of space, a 10 by 10 grid with a bit of an extra gap down the middle here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 rows of 10. That's 100. So this should show a permanent amount of power of 2,000. So look, there you go, 100 wind turbines. Power in is 2,000. There's no solar panels. Well, they're just starting to ramp up now. Just as I speak, it must be just gone 6 a.m. But that should be enough. That should be enough to run everything. So we really need to concentrate. If we come back to the power thing, or the idea of adding more power again, I guess it'll be lighting. Everything else I think is in place, and it's working fine. Okay, so hang on. If everything's working at the moment, so the outgoing power is 1325. Look, I reckon 2000 is probably an overkill, but if we want to put 200 or 300 into lighting, then we've got the capacity to do so. So that's worked well, but it's been a massive grind. As you can see, I've upgraded little bits of the base as well. Still working on bits and pieces everywhere, but it's mainly clay. Clay's been the problem. You know, even that there that you see, that's taken me quite a while to get up and going. So I've been taking out 3 clay and 3 sand. Sand's not a problem because I can get it from the stone grinders pretty easy. And all I'm really getting out of this is the 30 cement, which enables me to put or upgrade 2 foundations. So it's kind of like, oh my goodness, it's just taking so long. But the thing is, I just do a bit here and there, so I'm doing other things, and it just works, I guess. So back to the upgrade tool. What I was doing was I was trying to get, hey Mike, the perimeter of the base done. So I've got everything up to here. Probably don't need my light on anymore. So I've kind of got to here. And I've done inside of Mike's base down to here. So we're probably close to 2/3 of the way through the bottom level. But then we've got the ceilings to do. They don't use as much, not 15, they only use 6, which is a good thing. So that will go quicker. I haven't done any of the poles yet. They take 5 each. So it's kind of like, yeah. And by the way, guess what we got? Our first bear for the season. Hey, look at that. got a bear, and he was just stuck outside the gate there trying to smash the gate. And then Mike just came up and fixed it without even having to open the gate. I was a bit worried about the bear running in, but no, didn't happen. Didn't happen. Alright, well, how cool is that? So now we've got our 100 wind turbines up and running. Absolutely fantastic. Feel good about that. Alright, one other thing I do need to do is go and grab some fish again. Believe it or not. I might just quickly check on Mike's food. I thought he was okay, but just double check. Oh, no. No. Mike's starving! He's starving! Hang on, Mike. Hang on, dude. Gonna get him a little bit of food. You know, just the normal thing you have to do every day. He really does seem to prefer the melons. If there's other fruit or veggies in there, he will definitely go for the melons first. So I think this is gonna... Hang on. I should have just harvested that. I think it's gonna fall on the ground. It is gonna fall on the ground. Why is that? If I do that, I can pick up one. Actually, I might eat one. Oops. Come on, you can do it. And take the rest to Mike. So don't forget, we've got to build this building here on the corner yet. It's got to go right up that tower. See what it looks like. So I'm glad I've got the garage in place, which looks pretty spiffy. Pretty happy with that. What have I got that for? Alright, that gives him a bit of extra food. I don't know if he's actually hungry at the moment. Better go back up and check that. I think I forgot to put the pumpkin seed back in to Mike's corner one. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Alright, well my food's up, his food's up. Now that it's become daytime, let me go out and see if I can grab a few fish. Oops, just use the spear trap, would be fine. Alright, let's just nick down here. Wow, that was quick. Come here, fishy. Come here. Wow, I think that was 3 tuna already. There's one. Those little... The trout are pretty good as well, but those little fish kind of a bit annoying. Whoa. Whoa. Got him. Gotta watch my oxygen. There's not a huge penalty if you run out of oxygen, just a little bit of drop in your health. See, it kind of went down a couple of health points. Not a big deal. All right. Well, that was a pretty good first little run. How much space have I got? I've still got more space. Let's have a look in here. Just jump into the water. Oh, there's one already. Man, even if it's just trout, it's alright. Actually, you know what I should do? Hang on. I'm going to swim through here. Can I do that? Oh, kind of. Kind of stepping through the water. I can still go through though, which is good. So now I'm kind of in the unprotected area if the Vambies show up. What was I looking at then? I'm not even sure what I was looking at then. There's another one. How can the chicken sound that loud? There's a frog down there. There's a frog in the water. I suppose that makes sense, doesn't it? I'm kind of harvesting a frog underwater, apparently. Alright. I think that's probably enough. That chicken sounds awfully close. Alright, we'll go this way. Turn off the light, we don't need it anymore. That should be enough fish. Goodness me. Whoops, go upstairs. Don't get caught behind the door. Alright. Go upstairs with our fishies. Now, I could... I guess technically... Where is it? I could hang some of the small fish up. Just so I've got a bit of extra. I could probably do one large one as well. There you go. Hang a few fish up. They'll just sit there and dry. Yeah, I think these were the most recent, so... Alright, let's just throw a few of these out. We're not throwing them out, we're just harvesting them for some meat. So I should be able to hang some of this stuff up, which means during the next winter season I can at least... Oh, that was the frog meat. Yeah, that can go there. I've got more normal raw meat in the fridge, so that's still good. And let's see, what else have we got? These last 4, so that will give me what, about 8? I mean, when you think about it, it is pretty quick to be able to do this. So there's one left here. And like, if you want to get spoilt food really quite quickly, this is the best way I think of doing it. Because these go off fairly quickly if they're not being dried. So what would happen is I would normally just come over here and just throw a couple of those in. And they would help to increase my level of spoilt food, which becomes biofuel, which is used in the clay extractors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 8. So I've got 40, I think, biofuel up my sleeve. But you know what? I reckon it's worth doing this. See how I've got these 3 clay extractors? I don't think they're fast enough. I reckon I might have to put another 3 along here. I mean, they're okay, but not great. I reckon I might. I mean, the risk is I'm going to need more biofuel, but I'm going to have to upgrade a great deal of this building area yet. So, clay extractors... Yeah, you know what? I think I should. I think I should do it. So we'll squeeze them in at this end. 1, 2, oops, 3. That's not too close. That might be too close, Trev. I think that's too close. At least leave a little bit of a gap. Probably find out when you're building it, but I think so. Oops, just leave a little bit of a gap, and I can afford to. I was thinking, oh, I'll need the gap to walk through sort of thing, but I don't think I really need to. Alright, so I need 60 screws. I might have that many, actually. Wow, just. I probably do need to make some more, and there's absolutely truckloads of copper. So that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, I could have bought the nails as well. Jeez, Trev. Take these back. 24 nails is all I need. Alright. Here you go, Mike! I'll tell you what I should do. Hang on. I've got a heap of copper. I did make some more. Let's have a look. We can make... Yeah, I ended up with a truckload of copper ore. If I... Just curious. Hang on. The overflow. Look at that. I've still got all that copper there. Do I have any copper in here? I do. So that's not really a problem, is it? Man, heaps of that in there. Alright, so there's heaps of that again. I need, what was it? 8 per, it must have been 24 nails. And then 24 planks. Oh well, we'll get Mike working on the planks again, or the logs again. Alright, you watch him take off. Oh, that needs to be upgraded anyway. There you go. Michael, come running out. He'll know that he's got a job to do. Good old Mike. Not sure, but I think I counted 24. We'll soon find out. That one, that one, that one. Cool. None left. Cool. 18 ingots per... We're getting a bit low on our ingots, aren't we? So there's 14. That should be one extractor. So this should be one done. Okay. You know what? We really do need to grind away at some more. How much is in here? That's 94. I was going to say I kind of need more sand, but I might grab it out of both of these. 96 will work. Because I can bring that across. There's 100, so I'll make another 20 ingots. It's always good to keep this rocking and rolling. There you go. There's 10 going to be cooked up in there. And 10 in here, so that's cool. We could probably do the same with the other side, actually. Excuse me, where did I get that from? Here? Yeah. Alright, let's drop off the 10 sand. There's got to be some iron fragments down here I can grab. Take that out, put a 5 in. I think that's correct. So look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. Alright, so that will replace a fair few of these. What was that, 16? I think that's 18 again. So I'll have to grab biofuel for these and turn them on as well. And then another 18. That's 18? Yeah. Well, it didn't take long to go through those ingots, hey? But what's cooking up in the forges at the moment will replace two full shelves. So I'll kind of have to do that a couple of times over to get that list of iron ingots replaced. Okay, let's go grab some biofuel. Whoop. So what do we need? We need 12. Take 15 with us. Oops, where am I going? Gee, that was quick, Mike. You filled that already? Jeez. Alright. So if I throw 5 in, it leaves me with 1. So it's not like you lose the whole lot. It'll just take 4 out of it. Cool. Have these dropped down to needing 1 now? Pretty much. Kind of don't like to do it if I think I'm wasting it, but... So we're kind of starting all these off. Let's have a look. We'll take the clay that's in these first 3, the original 3, and then we'll work our way through and tell this to turn on, this one to turn on, and this one to turn on. So they should be all running on the biofuel now. Now we can make a bit more clay. 1, 2... I have to kind of watch sometimes how many of these I make, because I can quite easily make myself too heavy. Think I'm okay? Yeah. Got 2 extra clay soil on me. Yeah, I couldn't have made another one anyway. What's that mean? 3. Take out these 3. So we can get this going again. And don't forget, I've got clay bricks going at the same time here, so I think I've got half, yeah. So it's just this constant cycle of trying to get more and more clay. The sand, not a problem at all. Like you can see there now, I have pretty much run out of sand. So I'm down to almost nothing, but you just pick it up so easily from here. if I just dragged out these right now, there's 100 sand already. And you can just pick and choose how much you want to put back in the cupboard, I suppose. There you go, get these things back in there. Now, the next two. Continue doing our perimeter perhaps, I don't know. Works for me, I think. 1, 2. So then we can start up there and work all the way back down to here, and then finish off inside of here, and the floor will be done. Obviously I'm going to do a fair bit of that off camera as well, but man, it's looking good. Looking good. Alright, let's have a look. At the moment this is more for me. Just make sure everything is up to scratch. So don't forget, I ended up going around the outside perimeter where the fences were, and I upgraded just about everything. So there is now reinforced stakes on the outside of our main wall all the way around. So we have got a lot of protection from the little Vambies, which is good. Alright, so let me see. What else can we do? So we can grab some of this, put some of these ingots back. So this episode really was trying to make certain that we had our power up to the 2000 limit, which is what we have been kind of looking for Yonks. You know, that's been a goal for a long time, sort of thing. But the next thing we need to do, which will probably happen in the next episode, is we've got to start looking at bedroom furniture and what we're doing upstairs in this big lounge. So don't forget, in here we haven't done anything yet. So I'm not sure whether it would be cool to have this divided into a few separate rooms and have a couple of extra bedrooms down here. You know, maybe this is a little dining area just here or something, and a couple of bedrooms at the back or something. I don't know. It's a bit of fun just thinking about what we could do. It's 5 by 4, isn't it? Kind of wondering whether we should have bedrooms on this side with doors going into the 2 small bedrooms, and then making this into a dining hall of sorts. I reckon that kind of looks fun. How about we do that? We'll do that to finish off this episode. So you can take a wall. Which way should we put this? Probably on the inside, I suppose. If that's a wall, and that's a wall, then we just put in 2 door frames, I think. Where are they? There. One there. One there. And then we just need the divider wall, which is what I just picked up, and for some reason I just cancelled it. Fantastic. Well, this is going to be a bit weird, but one's going to have to look one way and one will have to look the other way. Okay. So how's that? So this is a bedroom, and this guy here's a bedroom, and then this will be the larger dining area. How's that? So how many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 24 planks and a whole bunch of logs. Well, 18 to be exact. 24 planks. Sorry, Mike. Gonna be busy again. Oops. Actually, how much did I see then? Oh no, the all's alright. I hope I counted 24 just then. So I've got these few little extra touches to do. Oop. So the divider's got planks. That one's got planks. This one here's got planks. This one's got planks. This one's got planks. Cool. And now it's just... how many do I fit on a cart? Let's grab one of our carts. It's gonna be quicker, I think. And why don't we just annoy poor old Mike? Sorry, Mike. Just make sure he's got enough going on. We squeeze this through here. Look at that. Perfect. It's not like I'm making use of the clipping at all. Alrighty. So there's one done. Oh, I've got to do doors as well, I suppose. It's pretty quick when you think about it. Be one short there. So hang on, I need 7? I need 7, eh? Let's go grab the 7. Look how good I am at getting this wagon down the stairs. Thank goodness for no clipping. Oops. That's 6, that's 7. And then, hang on. How many do I need per door? 8, wasn't it? I think I've got everything now to do that. The only problem is you create more structures, you know you got more stuff to have to upgrade into brick and concrete and whatnot. Okay. So that'll do all of those. Then we just need a couple of doors. So let's, whoops, construction, doors, this guy, whoops, there, and there. And then if I've got the right number on me, now have a couple of little bedrooms. So we can put some furniture in there and we can deck out the dining table as well. That will be cool. Put some chairs around. Oh no, it's just a bit of fun, just making it look homely and usable. Now, just before I end this episode, I want to show you. I've already ghosted the images into the main bedroom. So this is kind of what I'm thinking of. Something where you've got a little chair next to these racks, a couple of kind of bedside tables which are kind of more like cabinets, a comfy chair, and a couple of lounges, and another little different type of cupboard. So we've got to fill all these in the next episode. In this other area here, if someone had a bedroom, I'm not sure if that confuses the game, but honestly, if you were placing furniture down, each bedroom would have to have a bed, correct? So where should we put it? In the middle of the wall, maybe? So maybe put a bed there. Oops. And the same deal with this one, we just turn it around the other way. So each bedroom's got its own bed. So next episode we will be filling in all of these. And then and the other thing would be, I haven't seen a blinking sheep the whole time. I have to go to another area and have a look around, make sure it's the right season, and so on and so on. Do we do a leather chair or a normal chair? Leather chair kind of looks more comfy, doesn't it? Maybe put a leather chair in the corner. We're just going to make this symmetrical to a point, I suppose. So at least give every bedroom a little comfy chair. And then we probably need the rugs on the floor, but we'll have to wait until we get our sheep. A big cupboard and a small cupboard, perhaps? Where should the small cupboard go? In the corner. Is that straight? That's straight. Maybe just put it over here in the corner. Give ourselves... Can we fit 2 in? Maybe we just fit 2 of these in, like they're kind of like bedside cupboards. And then don't forget, we've got to put some light in there as well. Don't put it backwards, Trev. Remember that. That would not be good. Okay, so we've got one in that corner. One in that corner. Could always put a clothes rack in as well, I suppose. Maybe along there, I don't know. You don't want to cram it too much stuff. The other one would be this kind of lighting. So I always think that looks good, having the... It's almost like having bed lamps in real life. Alright, put one of them on each side. I guess the wall opposite the bed, you could just put a clothes rack there. Should we do that anyway? Maybe. That'd be under storage, right? Hang on. Okay, maybe put it about 4 away from the door. Something like that. Kind of doesn't look too bad. There's space for a rug on the floor. I think it looks alright. And then probably, without making it look too crammed, maybe just put a little chair here with a bit of space. So it's a little bit like you're allowing someone to have some space just to sit down as they put their Ugg boots on or whatever. About there. So if we come in and fill all this in, we'll have another little bedroom on each side. And then we'll have to do a dining area. Not quite sure about that. We could do a wood coffee table. No, it needs to be a table similar to what we've got the batteries on downstairs, but we don't really have a big table, do we? Hang on. If we put one there, then we put one next to it. Not sure how well I'm going to line this thing up. Man, that's going to be a bit hard. I think that's pretty close. Just a tiny little gap there. Oh, there's hardly any gap there. How would it look if you put placeables, furniture, just these kind of seats? That would still work, wouldn't it? I think so. Just put them in the middle of each kind of table, like that. Line them all up so they're kind of the same. Wonder what that looks like. Anyway, it's only just a bit of fun. Make it look a little bit more lively. Not much point having these big rooms and then kind of nothing inside of them, I suppose. The only other touch would be a bit more lighting in here too. Let's just take these guys. We'll have proper lighting on the walls eventually. Not the walls, the ceilings I'm talking about. You know, the proper electrical requiring 10 power each type thing, I suppose. Like that. Where's the middle of the wall about there? Might put one between the bedrooms. Yeah, okay. So if we filled all that out, that would look a little bit more like real life. So that's what we've got to do in the next episode. Come back, fill out our furniture a bit, make things look a little bit more spiffy, especially in here. Anyway. Alright, I think that's pretty good for this episode. It's all looking pretty snazzy in here, especially after some of the upgrades with the brick and the concrete. I really like it. What the... Oh, unless someone smacked the wall and he's gone out to fix it. That's probably what happened. Alright everyone, I might have to leave the episode here. If you've liked what you've seen today, by all means, and you basically want to help and support the channel, it does a lot with the algorithm for YouTube. You can go ahead and smash the like button for us, and if you want to be notified when more videos pop up on the channel, then by all means subscribe. Alright, thanks everyone, cheers.